everybody. Welcome back to rating. Well, this is going to be Bundesliga 23 to 24 kits. We are going to go and have a look through all of the Bundesliga, the majority of the Bundesliga, and see what kits they've announced for the 23 to 24 season. Do that one without making too much noise. The website that we're using at the minute is called Football Kit Archive. I'm hoping, so the Bundesliga, it says there's 18 teams. The La Liga one says 18 teams. Ligue 1 says 17. And Serie A at the minute only has 15, so we might just have to make do with that, to be fair. But this episode is going to be the Bundesliga. I'm actually recording all of these today. So if any have been released that we don't see, they won't be in any of these videos, I'm afraid. But basically, I'm on holiday. It's going to soon be the summer holidays for Becky because she's a teacher. So she gets maybe 4 or 5 weeks off in the summer holidays. So we're just going to take our time with actually spending time with each other over them 6 weeks. Whilst I'm not at work and things like this. We're going on holiday in, as I'm recording this, 2 or 3 weeks' time. When you're seeing this, it's probably about a week until I go away. And I do need to get a few things recorded, ready for when we're away, including these types of videos, the FIFA trailers, and just trying to get some FIFA content done for you guys and things like that. So hopefully it's not too much of a miss. But yeah, that being said, let's get into today's video. If you do like these videos, please like and subscribe. We're on our way to 20k. I don't know how we're doing at the moment. Again, pre-recording these, but again, if half of you that watch this subscribe or are already subscribed, it would be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Again, we have FIFA content on this channel, we have football content on this channel, and then we have a bit of everything on this channel. There isn't a suggestion that I don't read. So if there's anything that you'd like to see, drop it in the comments, and if it's something that I think I can do, something that's either nice and easy that I can get recorded, or something that just piques my interest, I'm more than happy to do it. I do need a shave, so I might have a shave after this, after I've recorded and edited this one. But without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go. So the Bundesliga 23 to 24. We have an absolute amalgamation of different brands this time. We have Nike that sponsor 4 of the clubs, Puma do 3. It's mad that Puma have more than Adidas. Adidas have the same amount as Hummel, Mizuno and Jacko. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Anyway, let's go to this. So we have number 1, FC Heidenheim. Now, the Premier League kits, when I review them, I tend to know a lot about them, the typical colours they'll go for. Anything that's traditional, maybe even something that's a little bit retro. When it comes to all the other leagues, there might only be 2 or 3 teams I know a little bit of information about. FC Heidenheim not being one of them. So this gives us a chance to just rate the kits based on how they actually look as an unbiased opinion. Again, things might be traditional, things might be a nod to, I don't know, retro sort of looking kits like 90s, 80s, 70s, whatever. But this gives me, I prefer to do the non-Premier League kits reviews because I get to see just, there's a little bit more creativity there with them normally. This home kit I like. I actually like the checkered pattern and the fact it's not straight lines, it's diagonal lines. I really like it. The red on red looks really nice. It's really nice and simple. I'm quite a big fan. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. The Heidenheim one, it actually gives me retro Arsenal vibes. Can anyone remember that kit that Jack Wilshere wore on one of the FIFA covers? It was blue and red. It gives me that sort of vibe. As well as the mixture between one of the old Forest kits and a bus seat. So maybe it's not brilliant. Giving it a 5 out of 10. Again, it's not brilliant, but it's not terrible. third kit, white and grey, I actually like it. I think it looks really clean. And to me, it does look more like a goalkeeper kit, but a little bit plain. I would like to have seen the badge change colour. If that badge was changed to a white and grey, I think that'd look really clean. I think the badge does let it down. And also the collar lets it down. There isn't much of a collar there, but it might just be the image that we've got. So I'm giving that a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Moving on to FC Cologne or Cologne. They've got an interesting set of kits this year. That is grim, but we've seen that with Hummel a few times using this design on goalkeeper kits. Their home kit going as white, I really do like it. The white and the red works really well together. The collar looks nice. Nice and simple. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, you know. It's good. It's good, but there's nothing spectacular. The away kit, again, red on red. The red pinstripes, I don't like it as much as this. But it is up there, I do like it. There's nothing offensive about it. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. The collar's nice and simple. The shirt, the sleeves match the rest of the shirt, so I'm a fan of that. But yeah, I can't complain with that. And their third kit, I'm giving that a 7 out of 10. Again, the light blue, it actually works with the kit with the red on it as well. The ever so slightly darker tones of the lines that go across, I like it. I'm a bit of a fan of that. I wouldn't mind receiving this in a mystery kit. I'm happy. 6.5, 7 out of 10, something like that. Maybe 6.5. I think a 7's too generous. We're moving on to Bayer Leverkusen now. And the first one I don't like. I don't like the black and red contrast on this. It's like, I don't know what it is. It looks too boring, but also the wrong side of trying to be edgy, like a home kit. Like, look at Cologne. A home kit, nice traditional white kit, red colours. I can't ever think of seeing Bayer Leverkusen having a majority black top as the home kit. This should be, if this was red with a black stripe, with a black cross, I think that could look a bit better. But they've chosen black with a red cross, and I don't think it works. It just doesn't work for me. That's maybe a 4 out of 10. Again, it's not horrible, but it just doesn't work for me. The collar looks nice though. I like the little grey stripe through the sleeve cuffs and the collar. And then this one, we'll have a quick look at this one. We can't quite see it perfectly, but I'm assuming this black and red carries on across with black sleeves, maybe by the looks of that, unless the sleeves are just folded in. I like this more. I think this is a 5.5. I like the white kit. I like the fact they've changed the badge to white, especially because when it goes across these chevrons, if that was still black and red, I think you'd lose it a little bit. But making it white does make it stand out more. So yeah, I kind of like that kit. 6 out of 10. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, Bayern Munich. You've gone for a white kit. Okay. I don't like it. I don't think Bayern Munich should have gone with a white kit. There's something about it that just screams off to me. It's like it's wrong. It's just not correct. The T-Mobile logo is iconic as well, by the way. But I don't like it. I suppose it's a nice enough kit. Like, don't get me wrong, the kit itself is actually really nice. The white and the red go well together. The way it's laid out is brilliant. But I don't like it. I'm going to still give it, based on the kit that it is, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a good kit. It's a solid looking kit, but it's just not correct. In my opinion, it should have been red. But I like it. This is a weird episode, man. The away kit. I don't like it. I was torn in two minds about whether I like it or not. Maybe if I see it on the players. No, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like the pattern. I think it is. I don't mind the black and the pink together, and the black, pink, and green. I think it's just the pattern that throws me off a little bit. It just looks a bit mismatched. It just looks like, what is it? What actually is it? Do you know what I mean? Does it tell you what it is? No. I mean, supposedly you'd think it was like an area of land, but it doesn't look like it. I don't mind the colour scheme if I'm being totally honest, and the colour looks nice. The badge change of colour looks nice, but no, I'm not a fan. And then you have a third kit. I like that. I'm a big fan of this colour combo at the minute. The sort of cream and dark red. I think it works really well together. I do think it works. That's an 8 out of 10. That's a 5 out of 10 for me. Like, I actually don't mind this. I just don't like it. And they have an Oktoberfest version as well. That's really nice. That is ridiculously nice. It says that's the third jersey. That might actually be the real third jersey. What's happening? Oh. Yeah, I actually think that's the actual third jersey. I love that. That's a 9.5 for me. I like that a lot. That's completely different to anything we've ever seen, but it works. I'm a fan. Borussia Dortmund, here we go. We've only got the home kit, we haven't got the away kits yet. I like it. I like it. They are synonymous with having ridiculously good kits. They really are. Like that Evonik logo was just iconic at the time. I like the graphic is obviously a nod to something in the city. But the yellow and the black work well. I'm a fan. I really like it. I'm inspired by it's part of the stadium. I am a fan of it. I like it. That gets an 8.5 for me. And there's no others to rate. Although that's the same as Man City, right? Similar. Borussia Mönchengladbach. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, is it? It's just not brilliant. It's typical Gladbach, you know, white, green, and black. White, green, and black, yeah. It is what it is. There's no getting out of that. It's just, it is exactly what you said it should be. Sorry. There we go. So yeah, it's a 5 out of 10. I don't personally like it, but I can see why they've done it and why they've got that. Moving on to, oh, that's a goalkeeper kit, yeah. Moving on to Eintracht Frankfurt. I like it a lot. I like it. I like the black and red stripes. I like the fact it's part of the home colours, obviously, as it should do. Pardon me. It's nice. It's a nice kit. It's a 7 out of 10. There's nothing extravagant that's screaming out, but it is a good kit. It is a good kit completely. Sorry guys, I'm just having a quick look at this. There we go. Sorry. The away kit then, because it's black and red. So it's just plain black. As you can see here, plain black with red and white stripes. It's alright, isn't it? It's okay. Again, it's a 6 to a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 6.5 for that reason. It's very weird how they've got an away kit that's the same colour as the home kit. I think that's stupid. That's strange. Moving on to FC Augsburg. Synonymous with this red, green and white. I'm not a fan of this. I don't think it's that great. I like the centre stripes. It reminds me of going to the opticians. Do you know, because of the red and the green? Oh, that's what it reminds me of. I'm not a fan of this. It's just the colour combo for me. I don't get. And also, if you're going to have a sponsor on there, like look at this. So you've got a specific shade of red and green and white, and then you have a different colour shade of green, and you have this gold line. I think if the sponsor worked and looked better, I think it'll work a bit better. The away kit I'm actually a fan of. The black logo looks fantastic. The different colour logo in the middle of the sponsorship logo looks fantastic. The red and the green stripes at the top look brilliant. This pattern looks fantastic on a black background. I like it. I'm a fan. That's getting a 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to Mainz. Now, this is the same kit 3 times, just in a different colourway. And I didn't think I could like and dislike the same kit in different colours. But that just looks like a Croatia kit for me. It's nice. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. It also gives me that PlayStation vibe. Can you remember like the PS1 when it had that sort of gold, like orangey, got red sheen? I like it. 6 out of 10. This for me is a 9.5. The 1, 2, 3, 4 tone blue on this pattern with the gold. Oh, I'm a fan. I like this. I wouldn't mind seeing this as a Chelsea kit. Could you imagine Nike, Chelsea logo, Samsung, or Netflix, or McLaren? I think this could be very, very nice. It looks so nice on as well. Jacko, or Jacko, it's German. Hold your heart at 9.5. This is getting a 6.5. And then the white, I'm not so sure. Yeah, see, it looks clean, but the logo's a bit odd. And then actually on it just looks a bit silly. It just looks a bit weird. So that's maybe a 5 out of 10. We have RB Leipzig. Who, yeah, they've killed it again. It's fantastic. This sort of off-white colour is brilliant. I love it. Is there any pictures of people wearing it? Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at my man Timo. What a lad. I love it. The chevrons coming off your arm, coming out your neck. It's just absolutely fantastic. And the different like widths of these zigzags. I love it. That's an 8.5 for me. This is more of a 6.5. I like it. I don't love it. I would like to get this though. This is another one of the ones where you think if you could get your hands on it, you wouldn't not wear it. So 6.5, I think, and then an 8.5 for that. SC Freiburg. Oh. Again, another one of them teams where they've used the same design, just changed the colours. I like it. I like the red and the white, and I like the fractured sort of slate look. I like it a lot. Yeah, large shards of glass. I said slate, but glass, obviously. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe that's, I guess, a 7.5, somewhere in that range. I don't like it in the black and grey. I think as a black and grey, it's getting a 4.5. Again, not awful. I just don't like the colour scheme on that one. That one's great. That one's not so much. SV Darmstadt. Now, this I don't like. I'm not sure. Have I got a Darmstadt? I might have a Darmstadt top, actually. Hang on. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do a comparison, people. I prefer this one to that one. Jeez, look at me go. 1898 Darmstadt. Yeah, I got a Bayern Munich one as well, but I didn't want to get the Bayern Munich top hat. It's too obvious. I've actually got a few that are shoved in a drawer because I haven't hung them back up after washing them. But the more I look at it, the more it's growing on me, if I'm being honest. I sort of like the idea of these white strips down the side. I think it's just the colour of the kit that gets me a little bit. It looks a bit too shiny. Too much of a metallic blue. And you know what? They've changed the sponsor, and I think I prefer the software and the stripes. But it's not bad. I'm giving it a 5.5. It's better than average. And then this is vile. This is a 2 out of 10. The red and the blue, no thank you. I'm not a fan. Nah, no thank you. 2 out of 10. There's not much more to say. The neck looks funny. The colour combination is outrageous. Ooh. I've seen two. Hoffenheim, eat your heart out. That is one sexy looking kit. Oh, that's nice. I'd love to get my hands on that. That's fantastic. That's an upgrade on last season's. That's really nice. I like the pattern. I like the colour combo. I love the collar and the sleeves. It's a 9. That's a 9 out of 10 there. And then the white one, it's also got a pattern, but it's on stripes. That is a clean looking kit. I've got pictures of it on people. Yeah, that's nice. I'm a fan. I'm giving that an 8.5. Not as nice as this, but clean. And then the Union Berlin kit. For whatever reason, I love that. Oh, I love that. This colour on its own, the creamy brown colour, I don't like. This green colour on its own, I detest. Together, I think that looks fantastic. I don't know why. I'm giving it only like a 7.5 to 8, but I like it. I like it a lot. And then we go to VfB Stuttgart. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No sponsor. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I love how these lines are sort of, so from up here, look, you can see how it goes up and up. But the top lines are in thingy with the top, and these lines are in line with the right hand side line. Okay, so it is, I do feel like it's missing a sponsor. So I think with the correct sponsor there, it'd look a lot nicer. We'll have to wait and see. And then this one, I'm not a fan of this. They've gone for the same design. I'm just not sure it works in the black and yellow. I think if it had a different maybe colour scheme. It's nice, it's not bad. This is getting a 8 out of 10, this is getting a 6 out of 10. We have VfL Bochum. Keep clicking the wrong button. It's nice, it's not brilliant. It's not my favourite, but it isn't offensive in any way. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I actually kind of like this colour. I think it looks a bit metallic-y, and I'm not a fan of that. But we'll have to wait and see. It's not too bad. I don't think I like the stripes that go across because they're different, like, widths. Do you know what I mean? But I like it. It's not bad. It's a 6 out of 10. Again, it's a little bit basic. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. It's getting a 5 out of 10. It's one of those. It's not great, but it's not awful. So, I mean, it looks nice. Fair play to it. Look, it looks okay. We have VfL Wolfsburg. Ooh, they've gone for a two-tone kit here. You know, the Xbox green. I remember when they used to have the Xbox. No, that was on MLS, wasn't it? I like the VW logo. They've been sponsored by VW for a very long time now. I like the colour. I like the colour scheme. It's getting a 6.5 out of 10. It's not my favourite, but I think that's just because I don't particularly like greens usually. But the green and white, it works. I'm not sure what this like weird effect is in between. It's not my favourite looking thing. But it's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch. And then this black with green, like corrosion looking marble. Yeah. It's getting a 4 out of 10. I'm not a fan of it. It's dark grey. If it was black, I think I'd feel a little bit different, but I'm not a fan of it. I just think it looks a bit dated, a little bit old. And then Werder Bremen, we've got. Oh, I don't like it. Again, this is one where there's too much going on. It looks like pajamas. Do you know when you get them like old, like really, like old school pajamas with the blue and white pinstripe? Except obviously this is green and white, but then it's also green and black. I don't like it. It's too much happening. It's just too much. Like, I mean, look at that. It just looks very dated, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan myself. And then you've got goalkeeper kits. So that is going to end today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If there's anything, if you've got your own opinions on things, please do let me know. See what your favourite kits were. And then, yeah, hopefully you'll... I think my favourite kit might be the Hoffenheim one. Or that Mainz away kit looks fantastic. Fair play to them on that. Fair play to them. The Bayern Munich one looks wrong. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.